Welcome back, Kleschka Crew, to another jersey redesign video. Today we are doing the NFL. We're in the middle of NFL playoffs. I know what all of you are going to say in the comments. You're going to talk about how my Seahawks lost, which I'm very mad about. But you guys are predictable, okay? I'm over it. You're not going to hurt me anymore. But that's enough. Let's focus on these redesigned NFL jerseys. We are back with our boy, Pete M. Rogers, who is making all these redesigns. Let's check them out. First, we got the Arizona Cardinals, and I gotta say, right off the bat, I love these. I love the sunset colors in the Arizona numbers right there, because when I think of an Arizona team, when I think of the state of Arizona, I think of hot weather, the desert, and that's what this jersey is giving me the vibe of. He's got the black stripe on the sleeves. I'd take this Cardinals jersey over the current one any day. Atlanta Falcons. I'm looking at the two jerseys side by side right now, and there's not much of a difference. The gradient on the side is new for the redesign. On the original, they just have a stripe and a drop shadow on the numbers, where on the redesign, he just added a stroke. So they're really not that different at all. I'm just going to stick with the one they already have, because this is pretty much the same thing. Baltimore Ravens. I love this one. He's got the Maryland flag design in the sleeves, got a purple accent right there on the neck. I'm looking at the black one that the Ravens wear in real life, and that's just black right there. It looks like an all black jersey with just like a little touch of purple. This one, I love the design, throwing the flag into the sleeves, letting you know where the team is from, the flag that represents where they're from. I think that is a great idea. A lot of the gold being shown off here with the stroke around the number, the Nike symbol, the Ravens is written in gold. Oh my God, I didn't even notice this. If you look at the neck inside the jersey, it says Big Trust from that Mark Ingram interview. Give me the redesign all day for the Baltimore Ravens.
Big Trust. Woo woo.
Buffalo Bills, and just like the Baltimore jersey, they got something inside the neck. It says Bills Mafia, which is one of the most known and crazy fan bases in all of football. You got the Buffalo Bill on the sleeve, taking that red stripe they have in their logo and running it up the shoulders. That is great, and I do like how Pete M. Rogers here incorporates the logo into the jersey, because I feel like a lot of NFL jerseys are just the number and then the name written in tiny letters. Like right here for the Seahawks, we just have it written right there with a giant number on the front. And then it's our colors everywhere, which is almost all jerseys. But when you can incorporate your logo onto the jersey like he has done here for the Bills, that is an A+ in my book. Redesign. Carolina Panthers, I love the claw marks on the sleeves right there. If you can't incorporate your logo, incorporate something that your logo could do. A wild jungle cat would strike and claw its enemies. So I think the claw marks right there is a good representation of a panther. The blue supporting the black all over the jersey. It says something. It says keep pounding inside the jersey. That is awesome. A lot of NFL teams should do that. Put like their team slogan or something that relates to their team inside. We actually have in this one, if I can get it, 12 flag right there. Anyways, once again, I want the redesign for the Carolina Panthers. Chicago Bears. Now this one is very similar to the jerseys that the Bears currently use, except the stripes are different, but I like the stripes on the sleeves for the redesign. Why? Because it has the stars from the Chicago flag on it, and if you can incorporate your city into your jersey, that is points in my book. They don't have that on their jerseys they wear currently. I'm still taking the redesign right here. Cincinnati Bengals. He's got this tiger stripe kind of pattern on the shoulders, all orange. He's got a little black stripe there on the sleeves, number on the sleeves as well. Honestly, I think I'm going to stick with the current Bengals jersey. I like the tiger design on there better, and this one just feels like too much orange to me. The current Bengals jersey has the white stripe. I think that I'm going to stick with the one the Bengals are using right now. Cleveland Browns, first of all, congratulations on your win over the Steelers. Looking at these redesigns right here, you see that little character right there on the sleeves. That is Brownie the Elf. And like I said, if you can incorporate your logo, your mascot somewhere on your jersey, that is a good thing in my book. The numbers right there look a little off. I think that's part of the design. It is really hard to come up with something for the Browns. They use a helmet for their main logo, so obviously it's going to be tough. But I do like these redesigns redesigned jerseys. I think they look better. I think they look sleeker. So give me this one for the Browns. Dallas Cowboys. Now, so far out of all the jerseys we've looked at, this is the one I've been quickest to stick with the jersey they have currently. Like I've been saying, if you can throw your logo on the jersey, that is a good thing in my book. And he has it here in the numbers just very faintly, but the ones the Cowboys use in real life have it right there. You can see it clear as day. And this is not the blue I imagine when I imagine the Cowboys. I imagine that darker blue. So I'm going to stick with the current Cowboys jerseys. Denver Broncos, you got the Rocky Mountains right there on the sleeves. That is awesome. But you do have the old Broncos logo right there, which I'm not a huge fan of. I love the current Broncos logo. That is very good. Just swap that out on the redesign, put the new Broncos logo right there, and I will easily pick the redesign. But I'm still going to pick the redesign because of the Rocky Mountains on the sleeves. I love that. So give me the redesign for the Broncos. Detroit Lions, we got that stripe pattern right there on these sleeves, which I feel like is something the Detroit Lions are known for in their uniforms. I think they've used that pattern in the past. Then you got the lion right there on the sleeve. That is simple. It's not that hard to throw your logo on the sleeve like that. It's something they definitely should do and could do on their jerseys. And I think I like the redesign right here. I'm going to go with it. I think those stripes help just make the jersey look better. The lion makes the jersey look better. So give me the Lions redesign jersey. Green Bay Packers, on the redesign, he has gone away from the white and the stripes that he has on the jersey. There's no white stripe on the sleeves or on the neck, but I still think that looks good. I like the stripe on the neck. I think that looks better. I feel like there should be a white stripe in the middle of the two yellow. I think that would make it look a lot better. And then you got the stay right there on their like pec. I like the redesign. I love, wait a minute. The inside right here is kind of like a cheese texture. Obviously, a lot of Packer fans are known as cheeseheads, and you got the Go Pack Go right there. Give me the redesign. I love the subtlety throwing the cheese texture on the inside, since that's what they literally got cheeseheads as fans. Give me the Packers in their redesigned jersey. Houston Texans. Now, at first I looked at this one and I was like, okay, it's kind of similar to their red jersey they have in real life, but I read his description here and it says he added Texas flair with a cattle brand on the sleeve. You know, when farmers brand their cows, that is what he's done on the sleeve right there with an H and a T logo right there. The Houston Texans brand. I love that. I love the numbers on this one. Feels a little more Texan to me, and I am going to take this redesign for the Houston Texans. Indianapolis Colts, what we're looking at here is not too different from the Colts jerseys they have, but he did throw the logo right there below the NFL logo. He changed up the stripes on the shoulders, and the numbers are different, but I like all these small little detail changes. The stripes look better in my opinion. Obviously, having the logo on your jersey is better in my opinion, and I feel like these numbers fit the Colts better. Like just the word Colts, I feel like these numbers fit better, the design of them. So give me the redesign on the Colts. Yo, this is my favorite one so far. You got the Jaguar print right there on the sleeves. How have they never done that before? And I think the numbers look so much better. Duval inside. This is my favorite jersey we have seen so far. It looks so good. How have you never thought of using the Jaguar pattern on your jerseys? You're the Jaguars. You got to do that. This one I would put in the NFL right away. It has my stamp. I would put it in immediately. Give me the redesign. Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I got a few jerseys from other teams, like the Chiefs, so we can do a comparison right here. Give me a better look at it. This one is obviously just a ton of red, not much detail on it, but this one, the redesign, has so much detail. You got those patterns right there on the neck and sleeves. Let me see if he describes them. Embrace more patterns in the NFL. Thank you, Pete. I agree with you 100%. Says Chiefs Kingdom in the inside of the jersey. I take this redesign all day. Los Angeles Chargers. I do have this old Joey Bosa Chargers jersey as well, but we also got to look at the updated jerseys for the Chargers because they have changed since these days. Comparing it to the redesign, Honestly, the one thing I don't like, actually there's a couple things I don't like on the redesign. The front number has the stroke. The numbers on the sleeves don't. I think that should match. Then the shoulders got the lightning bolts, but it's like this yellow stripe with a white outline of a lightning bolt inside. I don't like that. Give me the one the Chargers have right now. Los Angeles Rams, we're looking at the yellow jersey here. What I love right here, the horns that you have on the shoulders, got those like spaces in between them to make it look more like a ram's horn. You got this updated logo that he created himself right there on the pec. I want the redesign. The horn pattern looks better. The ram right there, I think looks better than their current logo. So give me this redesign. Miami Dolphins, what I'm loving about the redesign, it looks modern with a mix of their old jerseys to add some history to it. I think it's the sleeves. I think that was a pattern they used in like the 80s and the 90s, or at least close to it. I love the new number placement. It feels very tropical. The new font is what I mean, but I think I'm taking the redesign for the Dolphins. Minnesota Vikings, I'm liking the gradient of the numbers that is on the front and the sleeves. The numbers match. And then you got that pattern right there on the shoulders, embracing the Nordic Celtic vibe is how Pete described it. And I think it does just that. Love the thin little stroke right there around the neck, the yellow. I am taking these Viking jerseys all day. New England Patriots. Now, honestly, the number font does feel very fitting to the Patriots name. It has that old-timey feel to me, but I feel like the uniforms and the logo the Patriots have now are too historic to change. I feel like everybody has seen these as legendary uniforms after what Tom Brady has done for the Patriots franchise, so I'm gonna stick with what they got. New Orleans Saints, once again, we see inside who dat, which is a phrase that the Saints and their fans use quite often. And then you got this pattern right here on the sleeves to incorporate Mardi Gras, which is a huge festival that is famously known in New Orleans. I feel like this font fits the Mardi Gras theme, so I love that he's incorporating that because a lot of people know about Mardi Gras and New Orleans, so give me this redesigned jersey for the Saints. New York Giants, there's not much going on here, and I am quickly going to say no to the redesign because it feels like a bunch of NFL jerseys combined into one. It looks like it's taking parts from a bunch of teams and just meshing it into this jersey. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to the Giants for me, so I'm going to stick with their current jersey. New York Jets got this Darrelle Revis Jets jersey. Man, he was a great corner. Looking at the redesign right here, he incorporated a jet wing across the chest up there. I think that looks great. I think having that new Jet logo right there looks great. Honestly, they just released new jerseys for the Jets, and I do think this would be much better than all the jerseys they just released. Give me the redesign for the New York Jets. Las Vegas Raiders, what does that say on the inside? It says Black Hole, which is a fan section that is very popular to the Raiders. Got the new number font with gold in their logo. I think that is a great idea, especially with the move to Vegas, because it's all about gambling and money and gold. You know, you think of money, you're like, ooh, riches. So I think that is a great idea, adding the gold. He's got the Las Vegas right there, which I think they should throw somewhere on their jersey with the move. They might have it, honestly, but I do like throwing the gold into the jerseys. I think that is a great idea. Give me the redesign for the Raiders. Philadelphia Eagles, and here he has the Kelly green, which I've always thought is a better color for the Eagles. I don't think that color they have on their jerseys now is really the best. So going to this Kelly green is a great idea. Having eagle wing patterns on your shoulders, another great idea. I want the redesign for the Eagles. Pittsburgh Steelers, wow, this jersey is bright. I don't think the Steelers have ever had a yellow jersey, and I'm gonna stick with the jersey they have currently. Too historic, and the black being more subtle, I feel like that works better. I think the yellow is just, oh my god, okay, we see it, we got it, and we are gonna Corvette with the current jersey to the next one. San Francisco 49ers, honestly, this is the team I cannot stand the most. I do like these redesigns though, with the gold drop shadow, the stroke on the white numbers, those 3 gold stripes I think look very nice, and I think it has a historic like 49er feel to it, so give me the redesign for the 49ers. My Seattle Seahawks says for the 12 on the inside. Honestly, I like just having the 12 flag better right there, and he did go back to our throwback a little little bit with the colors. But I think these jerseys are the best in the NFL right now. I think these look so good. So I'm easily sticking with the jerseys we have right now over the redesign. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now he decided to go with the creamsicle color, which is what a lot of people call their older orange jerseys. And I do like what he's doing here. I thought the creamsicle jerseys were always funny, always cool. Added this cool pattern here on the sleeves with a part of the Buccaneer logo. I think that looks great. So give me this Buccaneers jersey. Throw that into the rotation. Tennessee Titans. We got the baby blue jersey right here. I do have a Derrick Henry jersey, the darker blue, but I gotta say, looking at this one, they do have the sword right there on the sleeves, and they do not have it on these sleeves right here. But I do like the current jerseys the Titans use. They're very hard to beat. I love the shoulders on this. I just love the blue, the dark blue, with all the other colors on this current jersey. And looking at this one right here, I just don't have that same feeling, so I'm sticking with the current Titans jersey. And finally, the Washington football team, who he has picked a name for. He chose the Washington Red Tails right here. That is a fine name by me. I do like these redesigned jerseys. I love the logo being right there. I love the white and yellow stripe, having them be different. The numbers match. You got that thin yellow stripe there on the neck. It all looks great to me. The team actually has a name, so that is great to me. And I'm going to pick this one, the redesign, for what he would call the Red Tails. All right, Kleschka Crew, if you made it to the end of this video, I want you to comment down below what your favorite jersey was from the redesigns. Like the video, subscribe, tell your mom, your dad, blah, 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 everybody you know to subscribe if they haven't already. I got this, and I will see you next time.